Do you see here? Hi, guys and gals. Well, I'm holding a globe. You know why it's called a globe? Because it's round. And you know what this is a globe that shows? The Earth. Now, of course, I would have to squash this somehow to make it flat, but I don't know what would happen. I mean, things would get all squished. The distances between the distances between the continents would change. Why am I talking about this? Well, actually, I'm doing this for SpookyUniversity, and the topic was, flat Earth. Because, there are people today, strangely enough, who are going back to the thought that the Earth is flat. Well, I mean, why not? I mean, if it's written on the internet, I suppose it's true. But the thing is, how do I take my globe and make it flat? I might have some problems here. Albeit, I mean, there are reasons, I guess, to believe that the Earth is flat. Like when I look at the screen, my computer screen, which is just over there, and I watch a video, the person on it is flat. Now, I guess that means that because the person on my video screen is flat, that particular person is not three-dimensional. Now, isn't that interesting? I never actually realized that when I look at somebody on the internet, that particular person is flat. Now, I do get a problem when I go back to Canada, because when I go back to Canada, my family, when I talk to them on the on Skype, or for example, Irene Tweetness, when I talk to her on Skype, they're flat. But I actually saw them, and they weren't. Now, I think that must be something that we would call an antimony. That's a word that was coined by somebody called G.I. Packer, but I'll let you look that person up. But that's something that can be actually true and false at the same time. That would mean that we would have to stop being Aristotelian and go more into another way of looking at things. Now, of course, you can't be both now, can you? If you're flat on the screen, how can you be three-dimensional? Well, I think that I'll let you figure that one out. There's a way of looking at things that make you look flat when you aren't. Now, maybe it's the same here. Of course, if you watch Dave Dickleson's reply, he goes into some of the experiments that were done in the early days. I mean, long time ago, where people actually noticed, that you can find out that the Earth is probably not flat. But, if I squish this, maybe it will become flat. But that means that probably Australia will be under. Now, the fact that Australia would be down under, I guess that makes it, you could have a flat world, couldn't you? But of course, if it's written on the internet, it must be true. That's my whole problem, actually. The fact is that if somebody said on the internet that the world is flat, it must be. So what am I going to do with this globe? I've had it like forever, and now I realize that it's just rubbish. Oh well. I mean, I won't accept anybody, mocking anything that I say in the future now, because, boy, there are some strange things out there. Yep. I guess I could say, if I identify as a round earther, then even if the Earth is flat, it doesn't matter. And the other way around, because there is no truth. Remember that? People are saying it all the time. There is no truth. So if there's no truth, I guess that the Earth is round and is flat. Like my screen, the people are flat and they're three-dimensional. Does this make any sense? No, of course it doesn't. That's all I have to say. DC signing off. Take care, everybody. This was, I'm sorry, a little bit of a sarcastic video. Okay. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.